You finna come in here being extra. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. I bet y'all like, ma'am, get your life together. So, just want to come on here really quick. I do have a story time for y'all. Who is it on the phone? Madison loves to just come in my room and stand.
Let me say that to my vlog.
Not to my little vlog. She talking about let me say hey to your little vlog, baby. Don't do
Y'all
it.
see my shirt?
She's obsessed with these Japanese
It's
anime characters. Anyway, whatever the case, my last video, I know I told you guys that I had a plan for February. I had a plan for February to do a whole bunch of videos highlighting black businesses and doing a bunch of things. I still plan to do a few, but I'm not going to be able to do it how I wanted to do it. I just had a lot of stuff going on, and not just like physically. I haven't physically been busy, but up here, she been going. My mind has been everywhere, and I've been going through a few things. I wrecked my car. I'm just gonna laugh to keep from crying right there. Wrecked my car, so yeah, it's never a good thing. I mean, I'm just not gonna be able to maneuver the way that I wanted to maneuver with my YouTube this month, and that is okay. I'm still going to give you guys what I want to give you when I want to give it to you, even if it's not what I anticipated. What, Madison?
I'm just looking at you.
Why? So anyway, today's story time is going to be growing up with celebrity parents. I always get this question. I always find it really hard to answer because my parents, to me, were never considered celebrity parents. I never looked at it like I had celebrity parents. Like I wasn't walking around school like, yeah, my celebrity parents are here. They were just mama and daddy to me. But that is a question that I do get a lot, so I do want to do a quick story time on that just to tell y'all how it's been growing up with celebrity parents, aka just my mama and daddy. If you're not already following Man TV, go follow Man TV. I think they're putting a vacation vlog up.
And subscribe.
Go follow, like, and subscribe Man TV, because there will be more content over there as well. Thank you so much. My producer in the back, because she swear. Anyway, so growing up, let me think back to the time where I really knew that my parents were celebrities. For the most part, we had normal childhood. Like, we went to school like everybody else. Like, we went out to eat like everybody else. We did everything that everybody else does. But, okay, so they sung with Kirk Franklin and the Family. I didn't kind of notice a buzz then. I mean, okay, so when they sung with Kirk Franklin and the Family, we would fly out to where they were sometimes. Me, Tia, and David. And sometimes Tiffany would fly to where they were. Whatever city they had. That's when they were doing Kirk Franklin and the Family. Okay, so boom. Finished Kirk Franklin and the Family. And then y'all all know the story. Behind Kirk Franklin and the Family, my parents were let go from that situation, and then they kind of just did their own thing. I really don't even remember what they were doing. That's how I'm telling y'all, like, our childhood, like, they kept it as normal as possible. Maddie, you don't have to stand here and listen to me. And they kept our childhood as normal as possible. So once they started getting into the plays, into the acting, my dad was actually the first one to start acting. My mom was like, I'm not acting, I'm just gonna sing, and it's just gonna be what it is. So they got into acting, and then so we was like, oh, this is cool. You know, it didn't hit us that they were celebrities until they started to come to our sporting events and our stuff at school, and people were like, ooh, and I'm looking at people like, ma'am, you didn't even talk to me on a regular day-to-day basis. Why are you all in my face now? That's when I really started to notice. I'll say 7th grade for me is when I'm like, why are y'all coming up talking to me? And so it would get to the point where I'd be like, Mama, y'all can't come today. I was that kid. I was like, no, don't come, because everybody's going to be asking questions. Then I'm going to have to actually talk to people. I'm very introverted. Not a people person. I'm not a good conversation starter. I know I talk on here and I ramble a lot, but like to initiate conversations, I wasn't that. Anyway, so about 7th grade is when I started to notice. A lot of our holidays we spent away from our parents. A lot of holidays, it just depends on, you know what I'm saying, the financial situation or just the circumstances. We were still in school and stuff. So when holidays were all around, I remember one Thanksgiving. I'm probably have to get this wrong. This is the Detroit or Chicago. We spent Thanksgiving at a theater. We ate pizza, we ate fried chicken, and my parents had like 2 shows on one Thanksgiving. But we wasn't really tripping though, because we was just happy to be going out of town. Like, we would break for our whatever our holiday break is, and I'm like, oh, we going out of town to wherever mom and daddy was. We never looked at it like, oh, we're not home for the holidays, or they're not home for the holidays. Like, we understood that they was working. We understood what was going on. And it was a plus. We traveled a lot of places. My first out-of-town trip was to New York City. This is when they were singing, though, with Kirk Franklin and the family. So we got to travel. We got to travel a lot. We met a lot of celebrities, but I'm not a starstruck person. I've been, the way that I am now, I've been like that since way back when. Like, we wasn't starstruck, you know what I mean? Like, we was used to being in the presence of the who's. We just knew how to act. And we've always been humble and down to earth, so we not starstruck kids. Like, we wasn't like on nobody nuts like that. In that sense. So that was a plus. We got to travel. We got to meet a lot of celebrities. We got to hang with my parents and see like how their work, how they have evolved as actresses and actors and singers. My parents have been in the game for 20 plus years, and I just got to go be a part of Medea's farewell tour. That was the final play, but I remember way back when they were doing the plays in the beginning. Like, so it was really beautiful to be able to experience that and see the evolution of them. Like, they've really grown as people. They've really grown as artists and entertainers, and they really dope. You know what I mean? Working for them it's a plus. I mean, we family, so just imagine working with your family. You know, the same way you argue with your family and y'all have beef and y'all have issues, it's the same over here. Just because they are considered celebrities don't mean that the beef is any less. They kids that so happen to work for, and we actually do work. We're not just over here collecting free checks. Like, we actually go to work, and my daddy and them would do a show, and I'll be coming to the dressing room. Hey, daddy, at that meet and greet, you can't do that no more. Like, like, we have normal issues like everybody else. So I guess ultimately, Maddie, how do you feel growing up with celebrity grandparents? See, hold on, before she even get on here, these kids that we have are the most. Now, they not like caught up in the hype or walking around like they better than anybody and they shit don't stink. But baby, they became aware at an early age. Like, I remember them like at 3 and 4, like, why everybody asking to take pictures with Granny and Papa? Like, what we doing? We just want ice cream. Now that they getting teenagers and they like know what it is, somebody came up to my mama and was like, yeah, all her grandkids was like, we was on the show too. We was on Man TV. We was this, we was that. I was like, y'all were on TV for 30 seconds. Get back. So my experience growing up with celebrity parents, we always stay grounded, stay humble. So we never got really caught up in the hype. I didn't walk around like thinking I was better than nobody or thinking I was privileged or was entitled. Now, I knew the favor that was upon my life, and I knew that, and I was never going to apologize for being born into what I was born into and the blood that I have and the favor that's upon my life. But you can't take advantage of that and start walking around here like you cocky in these streets. So growing up with celebrity parents for me was the same as growing up any other way. Like, I just stay humble. I ain't get caught up in the hype. What about you? Growing up with celebrity grandparents. Give me like 2 good things and 2 bad things.
The good thing is that,
what?
I mean, let me start with the bad things. The bad things is when we hanging out with them and everybody like, oh my god, it's Taylor Man, it's David Man. Like, ma'am, back up.
They're really high. It's really high. Tia was playing in a basketball game and my parents came. This is when they kind of first got into like the plays, and they were becoming really famous. So Tia stops in the middle of a basketball game, turned to the stands because my parents coming to the stands to the game. People flocked to them. Tia turned and was like, "Y'all here for me. Stop all of this. Stop taking pictures. Y'all here to what?" And that's kind of how Tia really set the tone for all of our sporting events. Like, my parents, they was like, "Nope, I'm here for my daughter. I'm here for my son. We not really taking too many pictures. We not doing a lot of that." Because they weren't in town a lot. So when they were in town, they did give us their undivided attention. We was getting picked up from school early. We knew, like, sometimes they would try to sneak in town just to see if, like, our rooms was clean, if we was doing what we need to be doing. But for the most part, I'm my daddy's daughter. I was real nosy. I knew when the trips, because they would maybe have like a Monday, Tuesday off, so they would come, and then Monday I go to school, and then by 11 o'clock I'm getting out of school, we going to eat, just kind of hang out and chill, because they've been gone. But anyway, go ahead, back to you, Maddie.
I forgot what I was saying.
The first thing was, you said everybody be coming up to y'all, to them. Okay, so the invasion of privacy. What's next?
That's all. And the good thing is, like, if I have a celebrity grandparents.
Mm-hmm. What's the good thing?
Oh yeah, we got to go backstage on the Medea. We got to meet Tyler Perry.
Yes, they did. They got to meet Tyler. They got to, who else did y'all meet?
Quay.
Yeah, they met a lot. They met a lot of people. That's kind of how I was when I was her age. We met a lot of celebrities. I remember meeting like a bunch of people and not knowing who they were at an early age. But then as I got older, I was like, oh, I remember them. Or my parents have pictures with like Seinfeld and like the A-listers of like who's who back then. Like, my parents, I've got to rub elbows with some pretty amazing people and be a part of some pretty amazing productions. Now, I ain't spilling no celebrity tea. No, I be saying y'all questions like, ooh, what is Tyler Perry like? What? I am not that person, okay? I'm not spilling no tea. I'm giving you my experiences. I'm not here to expose nobody or tell nobody business, because that is not the move. Like, if you do that, stop doing that. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this story time. You want to take us out today?
Let me look cute real quick. Like you was doing, putting your hair down and stuff.
I put my hair down because I didn't want my bra straps to shrink.
Oh.
Tell the people what they need to do.
Eat.
Eat?
Yes.
Oh, also, I know I prayed for snow. I know y'all saw my snow day vlog. Today, we have a winter weather storm watch advisory. Like, it is going down in these Texas streets. Okay? So, we are in the house gearing up for another probably 2 or 3 snow days. I know all y'all people up north, y'all laughing at us. That ain't got this. Just let us be right now, okay? It's a snow apocalypse, huh?
I used to like snow and cold weather, but they canceled school, and I was trying to get my Valentine's chocolate.
Yeah, it's been real. I think the low tomorrow is 0. I don't remember the last time we've had a low that was 0.
We about to go outside in some shorts.
We gonna be in the house. No,
and some undershirt.
No, I might do like a streaming if we go outside, but it's gonna be really cold. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this story time video. I apologize again for my inconsistencies in uploading. Shit, it's just when life happens, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I'm human like everybody else. I get discouraged. I'm like, oh, maybe this ain't good enough. And it's just really what it is. I got discouraged. I can't really do what I want to do, but I'm still gonna make it do what it do. Kennedy is here now. Madison was gonna take us out this time. Go ahead, Maddie. You gotta kill it.
Oh, I don't want to do it. I'm just playing. Just like, comment, and subscribe.
And do
all that stuff. And turn on them.
I'm doing it. Let me do it.
Them post notifications to get notified every time she does a video.
Yep.
Bye.
Peace.